Alright, welcome to week 2 of my Recapturing My Creativity. This week I'm going to do something a little different and do some of the Linocut carving. I haven't done this in a little while, but it's pretty fun. I did some prep over the past few days. I did my drawing and then I got it onto my block. So that part's already done. Done this in a while. You know what's funny is I think I enjoy the carving more than the printing. I think I need like a wide space to do the printing or something because I can never get it out right, but I do love the carving part of it. Anyways, I kind of went with a little Halloween theme spider web and just thought I'd give that a shot. It's a lot of straight lines, so we'll see how this goes. But anyways, I just got the speedball kit, the basic speedball kit. It comes with, gosh, I can't even remember the names of these things anymore. It comes with the carving tool here, and a bunch of cutters. So I have like a small cutter, a few different sizes, like a 3, a 2, 5, 9, and a 1. And then it came with a couple blocks, not the brayer, but like the roller, a few of the paints, like this metal thing that you can print on so it keeps things from slipping. You can also carve on that too. Anyways, it's a good basic kit. Not too expensive. You can get different levels. I think this is deluxe. Anyways, I've had it for a few years. Bought some different stuff. Anyways, here we go. It's kind of hard to decide where to start. It's too hard and you get too wide of a line. These easy cut blocks are a lot easier than like just the regular, gosh, I can't remember the name, like tile that you can get. So if you're first starting out, these are probably the best place to start. They're kind of expensive. You get like the small ones. Start there. And maybe at some point I'll go through the process of what I did, but it's always interesting because you kind of have to think backwards, depending on how you're doing your drawing. Like, you know, as you're looking at this, my spider's in the right hand corner, but I did that intentionally so he would be in the left hand corner when I do a print. Want these to be super wide because it's supposed to be spider webs. I'm butchering this, but it's okay. Kind of pick something a little easier to do in 10 to 15 minutes. But maybe at the end I'll show you the other carvings that I've done. I don't know, I think it's just a lot of fun. I haven't decided. I'll probably carve around the spider. I was thinking about making it carve around the spider, but I messed up the legs already on the other side. That's okay. Should have thought that through. But I thought about making this like a Black Widow with like the marks, but I don't really quite remember what the mark looks like, and I don't want to look up the spider, so this real thin one works for kind of if you're doing it around a curve. I don't remember how the wider ones work for that. But then again, I'm using the Easy Carve block, so it makes it a little easier. I don't want to go like too shallow, because then it will kind of get filled with paint, the ink. So I can't do like too thin. I feel like the main part should be wider. It's like the sword, the main support of the spider web. Back legs, I cut through them, but that's okay. You can always like connect them when I print, and when I do a print with like ink. I maybe need to add some more webbing there so it looks like the spider is actually standing on something. So yeah, the small one works for really detailed carving. The one thing about using the tile, not the speedy carve, is it has like a nice sound. It's like scraping. It's like almost like called ASMR. Closely at it to see where I've carved. Okay. And that's hard in this corner. That's when you're doing your drawing, because you should always, well, I mean, I like to plan it out and draw it out on a piece of paper. And use tracing paper to get it on here. Should really think about these tiny little areas and if it's gonna be feasible to carve. I think this is just gonna turn out to be a mess. When I put ink on it, but it's because you're gonna have all these little pieces. Now, one thing also that I've seen people do that I've done before, and I should have thought of it, was paint a block a bright color so you can better see where your lines are in your carvings, because it is hard to tell, to like really look closely as you're doing this. Spider's gonna have a wonky leg. And the thing with the other tile, not Speedy Carve, is this, it's not as like, I don't know how to describe it, it's kind of spongy. So, with less like breakage, like kind of what's happening here. Kind of getting the hang of it again. Still though. So yeah, you kind of have to push in at first, and then as you get toward the end, you kind of have to, so not push too far down for that. You have to let it come up. It's kind of really figure out your pressure. Gosh, I wonder what this print's gonna look like. I think I've done one with so many lines. Alright, I think I'll exceed 15 minutes today, but that's okay. I'm almost finished. I won't rush. this will have a cool sound. Pretty silent. Gosh, it's barely carved. Really regret not painting this. Barely see what I'm doing. I think a skull or something like that would be fun too. That one you could carve out. You could carve out the skull and just have the outside and the skull always be white. The other part is like figuring out which portion of your drawing to carve out. Finish outline of the spider. See, what else could you do for Halloween? I guess you could do a cool ghost or something. Pumpkin would be cool. Oh, I busted the spider leg. Oh, I didn't do this last spider leg. Pretty much. Now. So in that instance, you just kind of make edges around it a little deeper. I do think I need to go around with a little bit deeper one, because the way this is looking, so I think the ink is just gonna bleed right in those crevices really easily. But, yeah, first one in a while. It's fun. Just, relearning how to do it. Got a few. Themed ones. So poinsettia, something like that. Now this one has a lot of little lines. Also on the Speedy Carve. I would consider redoing this on one of these. It's like the linoleum or whatever. A sunflower. A beet. This is that tile. That's what it looks like. Anyways, thanks for joining, and next week I'll probably go back to some painting and kind of come up with a theme. Maybe I'll do some, just stick to flowers or something. Thanks.